It's March, or no, it's April 9th. We've got a early season this year. Everything turned warm about a month ago. We're going to get a little preview of what things are before everything takes off. Pumpkin or watermelon here this year. Weeds are robust. This year we're going to have corn and pumpkins here. Corn last year. Corn, pumpkins, because the pumpkin patch got shaded out by the grapes. This is new this year. Peach trees. We've got 14 peach trees. 3, 6, peach trees. We started about 3 years ago when we had peach pits from the western slope, and there's some along, and this year we finally plant them out. The rabbits don't eat them all up. They've taken a liking to that one, chewed it up. But this whole area is new this year. You won't see anything on this fence line until the grapes. Got grape cuttings that I started as well, and they are nursed along in here. I got grapes of a variety there. It's more woodbine. I'll be planting that out against the fence, but a couple grape clippings there, and then we've got another set of grapes. There's our chickies. We'll be back in a little bit. Got more grapes out here in our blueberry buckets. Blueberries got a good jump this year because they were in the greenhouse. But you can see the grapes here are starting well. You have to move those others out here into the sun, get them more direct. But blueberries are doing really well. Everything is sort of jumped ahead because of this super warm weather this year. Hoping that we don't get any big, heavy, wet snow. It'd be nice to get some rain, but I don't need any damaging wet snow to mess things up. This grapes are emerging. This one is slower to get going. I don't know why, but it's all right. I don't see, there's a little bit of emerging life, but it's just slow. I don't know why it's taking forever. This one's got life clear out to the edge, as well as some fruit. So it's got stuff coming. Yeah, you can see the nice green there. You guys are confused, huh? Not getting your breakfast? We'll get you in a bit. Blackberries are, this one's a little slower to emerge, but that's new growth from even yesterday. So that's good. Pot of gold spreads this year. Mock orange is, I think, going to have a good year. It's a transplant from my mom's house a couple years ago. The deer would come in and chew it all up and keep it pruned down. And I planted it here a couple of years ago. It's in a recovery mode, I think. Hopefully this year it does well. These are apple trees. They're getting ready to take off. We've had a pocket mole or something all over the joint. I haven't seen them for a while, so it's going to be open season on pocket moles. Another apple tree. This rose bush down in the middle here is my grandmother's yard. That thing's over 50 years old, maybe 60 or 70 years old. Maybe cuttings of that. Over there in the corner is another variety of it. It's off the same bush. I would suspect in about a month or even a couple weeks, we'll have tons of roses on this. That's always neat to see there early. The woodbine this year, I really pared it back. I trimmed it down and got the main branches clear and got rid of a bunch of extra stuff, and so that ought to hopefully help it. We'll see. So this was our pumpkin patch, and this pumpkin patch ended up being shaded out because of these 3 trellises of 2 grapes and the woodbine. And so this whole side got shaded out, and it was our pumpkin patch, and that's not good because it needed a lot of sun. So I've got garden beds coming, and I'm going to convert this into something more for shady area type stuff. Probably asparagus and lettuce beds, and maybe some other stuff that's a little more shade tolerant. But I'll have 4 by 8 foot beds along here. But got mint coming up already. Mint is everywhere. You get 1 piece of mint, and pretty soon you'll have 1,000 pieces of mint. It spreads like son of a gun. This clematis is doing well. This one's doing far better than the other, but the other one looks like it's gonna do well this year. It's really struggled. This is like the 3rd year for it. Um, it looks like it's getting ready to take off and fill this one up, and like that one. This one has done well. It struggled the first year. It had a rough second year, setback, and I think this is the third or maybe fourth year of that. Oh, and here's our peach tree. This thing has done well. Hoping for good things this year. This thing died a couple years ago. I cut it off, forgot about it, and it reemerged. And it's done well ever since. So that's good. Way out in the distance there, we've got another peach tree, and it's doing pretty well. And of course, the 14 of them we got back here in the orchard to be. These yuccas, I've started this as the second year I've done it, but I have come through in the fall and cut off all the pokey barbs. And I did that for a couple of reasons. One, to keep the size down, and two, it's a son of a gun to run into those. So by the end of the year, you've got to watch out. But right now, they're pretty inert. Although, like this one, you can see it's already had a lot of growth. And I don't know if I think it's healthy for them. This hasn't hurt them any, cutting that out. So, but this year, we've got a lot more of these iris in here. They're really taken off. And then and by the end of the summer, this thing will be huge with that. Got a lot of things starting to pop up. A lot of the irises. The one by the tree there is the very first one that emerged. This little tree or bush thing here, a realtor gave us this when we moved in about 6 years ago. And it has struggled for 6 years. That's all it is. I don't know. I guess it's worth it. 6 years, it doesn't seem like it got much going for it. But this year we've got these trumpet vine. I think that's what they're called. That was 1 year's growth there. Last year we planted these and they're doing well. Hopefully they're gonna completely reach the full arc. That's a volunteer blackberry from over there. I'll go back. That one's doing better. Strawberries in here. Hopefully they spread. We got a couple emerging right now, but in our front yard, we've got these, all that greenery in the rocks is snapdragons. They emerged 1 year because we had a potted plant that blew over and dumped seeds in that. We didn't know about it, and then pretty soon, late summer, we had snapdragons. Every year they've spread. Really pretty. So we've left them. So if that takes over with snapdragons, that's fine with me. We didn't do anything to get them, did it themselves. This oriental iris here is growing each year. It's a couple years old. It's spreading. We'll see that here in a few months. Well, weeks probably. We'll see. Plan to do some of these videos maybe every other week, once a month. Sometimes by the end of summer, I'm over it, quit doing it. So a couple bushes there starting to emerge. Spirea, see those later. Those are only a couple of years old. This second year for them. There's our blackberry. It's going to town. It emerged earlier than that other one over there, but it's doing pretty good. Hopefully this year we get a lot of fruit. Got a little last year, but I think that's in its third year. Got one more grape over here, and it's emerging. Got some signs of life here. All of these, this one, we didn't get much, yes, last year from it. This we'll see. It'll probably produce fruit for us. The plan this year is to have cabbage, possibly both of these beds in cabbage. These beds here are for tomatoes. We'll have tomatoes on here, corn and pumpkins over there, watermelons over here in these little square areas. That completely gets filled up with watermelon vines and cucumbers, I think. And over there, we'll see. This bed over here, or this long bed, last year I had chia seed and I let it go to seed, and we'll see if it reemerges this year. I don't know what it'll do. I may end up coming back here and putting maybe pumpkins, maybe cucumbers. I don't know. We'll see. Nothing really planned for that quite yet. Of course, we've got asparagus. I'm letting it go to seed, establishing its root system. This is now the second or third year of that. Expand the asparagus crop. I sprinkled lots and lots of hollyhock seed everywhere. And of course, that's a hollyhock along with daylily, I think. It'll start going, but we should get a lot of hollyhock in here. We'll see. There's a few emerging. Of course, this with bamboo, it's not bamboo. I forget the name of it, but it's already emerging and iris are emerging. The ladies are hungry and wanting to be fed. Hey, is it time? In their run, I've got them blocked out of that side of the run and start to see a little green emerging. There's about trying to get sunflowers, black seed oil sunflowers, and clover to merge. Fill that up and give them something to go get the bugs in. I've done this side of this, but trying to get clover back here as well. I love clover. It's a useful help. So I'm trying to get it to grow all over the place. We'll see if it emerges. I'm going to put woodbine, those clippings inside the greenhouse. I'm going to promote its growth here on this fence line, and that'll give us a little bit of obscurement so that the chickens have a little nice habitat. This will all be as well. I planted a few here. I don't see them really emerging, so I don't know if it's going to, maybe so. Like maybe those are, yeah, that's established. See if anything else emerges here, but that's growth. That's good. This is doing well this year. That's supposed to fill in well. This has been slow to take, and I hope that it really grows well this year. Covers that. This was, I trimmed it back quite a bit. It was complete coverage last year, so it should be good to go. I'm sure I left something off, but these are videos more for me to be able to look back and see progress over the year. And the little archway I put in last year, it's going to also have woodbine and cover and stream into the pond. It's coming to life as well. Last thing, I guess, this big harpooner, I cut those jabby pokies off every year just because it's such a dangerous thing. Trip and fell into that, it'd be a trip to the ER. All that. Okay. Good day.